Hey guys, so in today's video I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I have not stopped thinking about since watching Heartland Season 15 Episode 2 last night on CBC and CBC Gem, and that is the idea of a possible relationship between Amy and Sam. But before I go any further in the video, I need to remind you guys to please leave a like on the video if you enjoy, and to subscribe to my channel for daily Heartland videos and Season 15 updates. If you guys want to stay up to date on everything Heartland related with accurate and up-to-date information, make sure to subscribe because it is my full-time job to keep you guys as up to date as possible on everything Heartland related. But now let's talk about Heartland Season 15 Episode 2, because oh my gosh, a lot happened and I want to talk to you guys about it, because why wouldn't I? Anyway, in today's video, as I said, we're going to be talking about the idea of Amy and Sam having a possible relationship in the future in Heartland. Now, I need to make myself very clear. I know that a lot of people do not think that Amy should have another love interest, and they don't want Amy to move on from Ty, and they don't think Amy should ever be in a relationship with anyone that is not Ty. Well, I understand that, and I understand that there's a lot of people that are still very upset over the fact that Graham Wardle decided to leave the show. But one thing to keep in mind when you're watching TV shows is, one, it's just a TV show, it's for entertainment purposes only, and two, in order for TV shows to continue airing and coming out with new seasons and everything like that, you need character development. And who do you need character development for? The main characters of the show. Who is the main character of Heartland? It is Amy Fleming. So, writers, when they're coming up with storylines for seasons of Heartland, they try to figure out, what's best for this character. What could happen in this season for this character that changes the character, that gives them development, that gives them a storyline that people will be interested in. And that is what writers have to think about when they're coming up with storylines for new seasons of any show, not just Heartland. So with Ty being gone, and with Amy being a single mother, and being single again, and not being in a relationship, one of the biggest storylines that Heartland could explore in the future is Amy starting to date again, being in a relationship again, maybe even getting engaged again, and maybe even possibly down the line getting remarried. Now, what does this have to do with Episode 2 of Heartland Season 15? I'm glad you asked. In last night's episode, we saw Amy and Sam work together to find the wild stallion. If you guys are longtime viewers of my channel, you know that I love Sam's character. I want to know more about Sam's character, and I'm hoping that Amy and Sam do end up in a relationship in the future, because I do like Sam's character, and I think that Amy and Sam would make a great couple. That is just my opinion. If you guys disagree, then that is completely fine. But in last night's episode, I loved seeing Amy and Sam work together, as I said, and then in the final scene with Amy and Sam, when Amy comes to the ranch, and they found the stallion and he's home, and Amy finds out that Sam bought the rest of the horses that were on the trailer to be sent overseas along with the black stallion. That made me realize, oh, okay, this guy actually is nice underneath his, what appears to be, I only care about myself and I don't like helping people act and everything like that. But the thing is that, remember, he does help Amy. Earlier in the episode, when Amy arrives at his ranch after the break-in, he offers to go with her, and she says, no, it's fine, I can find him by myself and stuff like that. But he still comes and helps Amy look for the wild stallion. And in the final scene, when they're talking, after Amy finds out that, he did save the horses and everything like that, first of all, I'm sure that meant a lot to Amy. I'm sure that helped Amy look at him in a different way and realize, hey, this guy is a nice person and not how he always tries to act or appears to be. And also, I'm wondering if Sam does have some sort of feelings for Amy, because he does seem like the kind of character that, is always off to himself, doesn't really care about helping anyone or being friendly even. He just wants to be, by himself and nobody bother him kind of thing. But whenever Amy needs help, he always seems to help her. And I'm wondering if with more character development, could Sam be the kind of character that Amy would end up being in a relationship with and having feelings for and, falling in love with and that kind of thing. And I'm wondering if the reason Sam always is willing to help Amy anytime she needs his help is because he does like her as more than just a friend. However, I am very much aware, and the writers are aware, that they need to take Amy's possible new relationship very slowly because there are a lot of people that are still very upset about Graham Wardle leaving the show and everything like that, and Amy and Ty's story being finished and Ty's death and everything. So if it is Sam that the writers are going to have Amy be in a relationship with in the future, I think what we saw last night in episode 2 is a very good start at what I think could be, at least right now, a very strong friendship, and then later on down the line it could turn into something more. But definitely following the events of Heartland season 15 episode 2, I definitely will be watching 4 more episodes with Sam and any other involvement that Sam might have in Heartland season 15 and even in the future seasons. But I definitely do think that last night showed us that there is a very good possibility for a relationship with Amy and Sam in the future. But as of right now, it is nothing more than just a friendship. But I am wondering if Sam does like Amy more than just a friend, even right now. But definitely, Amy, she's not ready to move on. I don't think she's going to be for a while, so Sam will definitely have to be patient and definitely just be Amy's friend for now. But definitely let me know all your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. Would you be okay with Amy and Sam being in a relationship later in the future in Heartland? Or do you think that Amy should never have another love interest in the show? But please keep in mind, we need character development for Amy. And with Amy being a single mom right now and single and not being in a relationship, one of the biggest and easiest storylines they could write for Amy in the future is Amy starting to date again and being in a relationship with someone else. But that is all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.